And as the sun rises behind me, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you back to the Hermitcraft server, my friends. This is the first Hermitcraft episode ever to go out on my PythonMC channel. So for those of you guys who have come over from PythonGB, welcome. And then for those of you guys who are just new here in general, you know, welcome again. So if you have been subbed here for a little bit, you'll know that I very recently, in my single player world, decided to do a world tour as a bit of a way for people new and old to catch up on the series so we can go on from there without people asking, hey, when did you do this? You know? So we're going to do the same in this episode on this series, my friends. We're going to have a quick world tour of what has been going on so far, in that we're going to tour the communal area, and then we're going to tour the bases and whatnots that I have been doing on this one so far. I'm not going to go ahead and tour other people's bases. I think I'm going to save that for a different video, for a different occasion, because otherwise that would literally take hours, because yeah, the Hermitcraft server is a hugely amazing, hugely popular, hugely freaking active vanilla server full of amazing people like Azuma Void, Mumbo, Iskal, Rendog. There's so many people. Like, honestly, if you want to go ahead and check out the list of all of the hermits who are on this server or part of this community, look no further than the description. So let's go ahead and begin with the communal area. And while we do that, I just want to quickly mention a couple things in that, yes, fan art of the video is still going out on this series, my friends. So if you do have fan art for any particular reason, for anything, whether it be Terraria, Minecraft, anything you want, you can send it in using the email address on screen. You can also send it in through Twitter for a chance of yours being used and your name shouted out. For this episode, I'm not going to have any, so yeah, that's just a thing, because like I say, I just want it to be a world tour. I'll still do a common question at the end of the episode, but yeah, here we go. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the communal area. Currently a big old circle on the ground, a circular pathway with a couple of builds here and there. And believe it or not, this is actually not the main communal build, because a fellow hermit by the name of Good Times with Scar has been going absolutely ham on a proper underground communal area. That is right, my friends. So the big thing for this season, Season 5 of Hermitcraft, is we are going underground, and it's going to be pretty interesting. It really, really is. Turns out I was a derp. You don't actually go down this thing. I'm not even entirely sure why this is here. Someone's built it for transport purposes, obviously, but I'm not entirely sure. But the proper entrance to the underground communal area is actually right here, and it continues down in the form of a big old spiral staircase. And you guys, you're going to have to prepare your eyeballs, because this is going to be like one of the greatest sights I think I've ever seen in a Minecraft world. Look at this. That's just a portion of it, okay, guys? That is just a portion. So what's Scott? Oh, what? Oh, people have actually started building their shops here as well. Fantastic. Yeah, look at this, guys. So as we go ahead and go down, you're going to notice more and more things going on around this place. So we've got like pathways going everywhere. There's like plots for shops. But to be honest with you guys, I think the best way, by far the best way of showing you guys what has been going on around here is by going ahead and using Elytra. So if I just go ahead and land up here, this is what Scar has done. This is like a central tree of life, and my mouse just went weird. This is like a central tree of life, and as you can see, it's like the centerpiece of this huge area underground, and it is amazing. Honestly, you know, hashtag never forget the big dig. That's been a thing for ages, because this thing legit took a long time, and a lot of hermits help to get done. So yeah, but honestly, the ringleader of this project is Good Times with Scar, and he is an absolute madman. He is a fantastic builder by every stretch of the imagination. And yeah, that's only, I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. Let's have a bit of a fly around. You got this place here, builds. Yeah, people have actually started putting their shops in now. Fantastic. I haven't actually played on the server in a fair while, so, you know, there's got to be things here and there which not even I've seen before. So, yeah, it's storage. I think that's Azuma Void. He wanted to set up a storage system shop. But, yeah, there's loads and loads of things going on. And my plot, if I remember correctly, nope, that's not one of mine. Ah, there we go. I found my plot. So this is one of my plots. As you can see, it's sort of tucked away in sort of a hidden place around the edge. And I've got a fairly decent idea on what kind of service I want to provide. Head down to the comments area. Let me know if you guys can guess what kind of service I am wanting to provide. It'd be pretty interesting to see what you guys come up with in terms of answers because, yes, I know what I'm doing, but do you guys know? I don't know. So here we go, and this is my other plot. It's literally underneath the other plot, so... You know, I got myself this area here. I can maybe make like a elevator going up to the top area or something like that. But I think the plan is I'm gonna build one you know, house so we can like live here, and then we're also gonna build ourselves a service shop type thing. So yeah. That's pretty cool, but there we go, my friends. That is the underground communal area. Once again, huge props to Good Times with Scar and all of the other hermits for bringing this to fruition, because it is an amazing looking project. It seriously, seriously is. So, you know, well done. But guys, I think the time has come to go ahead and tour some of the stuff that I have been doing on the server so far. Alrighty guys, so we're heading off in a northern direction from the communal area, and it's actually not that far away until we get to this place here. This was actually my very, very first base that I made. It has been since moved and completely covered up. It was actually in here, but like I say, it's been completely covered up, and the only thing to say that I have actually lived here is this thing here. I never actually cleared it out. That might be a little thing to do in future. Oh dear. But we carry on. You can see all of these beacon beams over here, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the site of my base. Now, it doesn't look like much, does it? It really doesn't look like much from the outside, but what we need to do is we need to head inside. We can either go down the spiral staircase, or we could just jump down into this little pool down here. And, ladies and gentlemen, this is my base. This is my Grand Underground base. I have dubbed it the Grand Underground base because it kind of is grand. So the whole thing, the whole spiel with this is the fact that the beacon beams and the beacon effects span to everywhere within this place. So beacon radius, I do believe at tier 4 is 50 blocks. So, you know, this place is like around like 80 by 80 blocks, and then you got these little sort of off sections here, like little add-on sections. These are still within the beacon radius, as you can see, with all of the effects we still have going on. If we get rid of that, yep, there you go. You can see everything. So, yeah, plenty of stuff going on here, guys. So, let's have a quick tour of what's been going on. So, this, my friends, is my Penta Spawner. That's right, Penta, as in 5. We have 3 spider spawners and 2 zombie spawners. Or is it the other way around? I can't honestly remember, but the fact of the matter is, we've got these villagers here. You can go ahead, you can trade all of the produce you get from spiders with this guy here, although we need to go ahead and reopen that thing. And then we've got this guy here, which obviously buys zombie flesh. So, you know, it's a good way of making emeralds, getting XP, getting your kill count up, and in the case of the Hermitcraft server, you can get mob heads as well. But I think I've put them all away in a chest somewhere because of custom loot tables. Azumavoid decided to add a whole bunch of mob heads. As you can see, we've got squid heads there, which is pretty interesting. So anyways, we're going down the stairs here, and if we do a bit of a U-turn, you'll be able to see the map. So in terms of this map, all of this area here is pretty much claimed as mine, and this area way up here is my beach resort area. In fact, if I just do that, it won't have updated yet because we're not near it. But yeah, as you can see, there's the tower that we just saw. There's the beach resort, which we'll check out a little bit later. And all of this place here, I've claimed so we can make awesome stuff in the future. So in the meantime, got ourselves a little utility area here. And now we head through this main pathway. So the idea with this place is it's going to be like a town. So we've got like the larger builds in the middle, and we've got some smaller builds around the outside. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and go in a clockwise direction. So let's go this way, and we'll have a look at what's been going on. So we've got like villagers all over the place, but the ones that are in minecarts are the more valuable ones in that, check this out. This guy's got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3. You know, a few combinations and you can have yourself an Efficiency 5 one, right? So that's pretty cool. moving on, we've got this place over here. This is the automatic library with trading market, enchant station, and book storage. You know, there's loads of stuff going on here. This is the trading area in that we have infinity, sharpness 5. We have some seriously good villagers, including this guy here, who of course sells lapis lazuli, so we can, you know, enchant, which is pretty cool. So in the meantime, we have ourselves a fully automatic sugarcane farm, similar to my Minecraft survival series, in that every time it grows up to be 3 blocks tall, the observer pushes out the pistons, and therefore everything gets picked up and then put inside this chest. We've got ourselves a Nano Cow Farm here, in that all you do is you press the button, these guys start bobbing around, you can breed them all, and then it sort of takes advantage of the max entity cramming game rule. So for some reason, by doing that, it kills off the adult cows as opposed to their small cows first. So yeah, just a little FYI. But that is the auto library. So to our left hand side here, we have ourselves the armory. We got ourselves a bunch of replacement armor and replacement elytra, a bunch of stuff going on. We've got the major utility area here, in that we have ourselves an anvil to rename things, a crafting table to make things. We've got ourselves a fully automatic smelter, which goes ahead and smelts down mob armor, so we can get ourselves a bunch of nuggets, which is pretty nice. And then this thing here is a very simple armor equipper, very simple to build. And then we got ourselves a bit of lava here to dispose of things we don't want. And then upstairs here, got an ender chest, a little bit of decoration here and there. And then these guys are armorers, so you can buy, you know, armor. So that's pretty cool. Projectile protection 3 and thorns 1, not too bad. What's this guy selling? Let's just remind ourselves real quick. Protection 2 on breaking 3, not bad. Again, a bunch more combinations, and you can have yourself a pretty good chest plate there. Not too bad. So anyways, we're moving on to another section of this base now, in that these builds here, this build, this build, this build, this build, and this build are all part of a sort of mini settlement. These are all stone storage huts, and you'll be able to tell what kind of stone they're storing by the sort of accents that are around the place. So for example, this one is cobble storage, there's cobblestone there. We've got this one here, which is stone storage, so again, there's like stone. This one here, we've got andesite, we have granite, oh no, that's not granite, that's diorite, and then that's granite right there. So yeah, and it's very simple. You just go inside and boom, a bunch of chests. Pretty simple, right? So let's move on. We've got this corner over here, which has a fully automatic chicken cooker as per Azumavoid's design, which, as you can see, is providing a lot of food, to the point where, look at this, we've got so much, it's crazy. We'll never ever need to worry about food again. It's ridiculous. So in terms of what this corner also acts as, it acts as a staircase going up to this sort of catwalk up here. So if we just go ahead and go up the stairs here and just sort of do a J-turn on ourselves, as you can see, we're now at the top, and you can see exactly what's been going on. And boy, have I been doing a lot. There's still a lot to do in this base, there really is. But more recently, I have been working on my beach resort base, because I kind of fancied a little break. But I will be coming back to this project so I can finish it at a later date, maybe not in the too distant future. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll just have an episode here and there where I'll just work on whatever I feel like working on, really. I guess. Yeah, sounds good. Anyways, moving on, we got ourselves another little area here. Fully automatic concrete maker. Very simple. Exactly the same design I used in the Minecraft survival world, which is by CubFam135, a fellow hermit on the server. We got ourselves a nano farm hut with farmer villager. The nano farm is a design by Impulse SV, another fellow hermit on the server. This is very simple. You basically go ahead, you got bone meal here, you place down all of your crops in here. In fact, let's turn it on and let's give it a go. There we go. And all of the low ticking sounds means that this thing is properly working. So you just saw there, we got ourselves 10 wheat, which is brilliant, which means everything's working. And then when it comes down to it, if you want to go ahead and sell your crops for emeralds, then we've got this guy here, a farmer villager. Brilliant. Okay, so finally, we have ourselves these two trees here, which is pretty simple. It is just a storage facility, basically, for all of my wood supplies. As you can see, you know, we've got wood of all kinds. Well, I say all kinds. I need to get some wood from places, don't I? So we've got, like, plank storage. We've got other generic storage area. You know, we've got, like, chest storage. Lily pads, for some reason, I hear. We've got, like, saplings all over the place, amongst other things. You know, there's just a lot of things going on. It's just another storage area, basically. So, yeah, But anyways, finally, well, I keep saying finally, but actually there's like 2 more builds. We've got this place here. Inside here is a skeleton spawner, and this entire place needs decorating. We can't just have a big cobblestone blob in this place because it just looks unsightly. But the idea is the skeletons will spawn. They will actually go on a water stream above me. They will go right here. This button will send out a quick pulse of lava. It will bring down the skeletons to a one-shot. I can hit them with a looting sword, and I can get myself a bunch of goodies that way. So yeah, pretty simple, but pretty effective. And then we've got this place here, which is very simply a horse hut, in that we have ourselves a donkey. I want to get myself a horse, and then I also want to get myself a mule as well, just so, you know, we have the whole family of horses and stuff. So yeah, and this guy's called Danky, because why not? Oh dear. But anyways, let's go ahead over to the right-hand side over here, where some of my more recent builds are. We've got this place here, which is like which is almost like an I don't know, like a fully self-sustainable animal farm. We've got some simple animal farms over here, you know, the 4 main ones, you know, chickens, sheep, cows, and pigs. We've got ourselves some storage chests containing stuff, and basically all of the produce from these guys can be sold upstairs. So, for example, we've got this guy here who buys leather, which of course comes from cows. We've got this guy here who buys, you know, raw chicken, raw pork chops, you know, all that kind of stuff. That's all gotten from downstairs as well. And then we got a shepherd who buys wool and also sells different colors of wool. And then of course we also have some crop farms, so we can actually feed and breed the animals downstairs. So yeah, like I say, fully self-sustainable. And talking of which, fully self-sustainable, how about a storage system? Look at all this stuff, man. We've got loads of stuff going on in here. We've got, like, ender pearls. We've got name tags. There's all sorts of stuff going on. You know, valuables galore. We have so much storage in there. It's actually kind of ridiculous. So, yeah, not bad. But, you know, we don't need to spend too long in there because that is literally all it is. A storage room. But then over here, we have ourselves some, again, nano farms. We've got a... you know, a nano pig farm, a nano sheep farm, you know, just stuff going on. This thing needs finishing / decorating / just doing in general. But aside from that, that is pretty much it. Yeah, it is. It is pretty much it when it comes to the ground underground base so far. But in terms of decoration, you know, if we just have a look around here, this is like the municipal central tower unit, which acts as the entrance / exit to this build. So, yeah. Pretty cool. And if we just head around here, there's some villages, and then there's a nether portal right there, so, you know, people can get to our place. So in the meantime, let's go ahead, and I'm going to head up here like so, and then we're going to make our way over to our beach resort base kind of thing. And that will pretty much do it for the little world tour I've got going on here. So here we go, my friends. Mumbo is sleeping. Good man. But this is the island that I recently claimed. It is neighbouring False Symmetry's base over there. As you can see, there's a big old tower over there. That is part of False's Mushroom Island, which she converted into a grass island, because obviously mobs do not spawn, hostile mobs do not spawn, that is, on you know, on Mushroom Islands. So, yeah. But anyways, here we go. We've got ourselves our beach resort base. We've got our house here, which was made in the last episode. There's still little bits and bobs I want to do to this place, but for the most part, it is actually done. So we head down here. We've got, like, storage, ender chest. We've got, like, a bed and a bunch of furnace units. And, of course, an enchanted, well, just an enchanting table unit, which goes up to level 30. We've got ourselves a little area out here so we can actually see what's going on. And, yeah. It's looking pretty cool, my friends. I love this little balcony / garden area. I really do like it. I wish I could sit in these chairs and just take everything in. You can see my tower base over there with all the beacon beams. You know, there's plenty of stuff going on, and it's looking pretty cool. So in the meantime, let's head over this way, over this pathway. We've got ourselves a little sort of sunbed chill area with an umbrella, and then finally we've got this little base over here, just a sort of generic beach house, really, with with a snowman. With a snowman in it, because why not? I'm pretty sure False Symmetry put that there, but I can't be too sure. She has been pranking me, you know, little by little here and there. You know, I do need to get her back. It's something that needs to come. You know, I don't know. But there we go, my friends. That is pretty much it when it comes to stuff that I have done on the server. So, yeah. And on that note as well, it is going to be time to end this particular episode here, my friends. So, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this tour. I hope you guys are now brought up to speed with what I've been doing on the series. And I hope you guys will join me for future episodes where we go ahead and expand upon what we have been doing on the server. Like I say, we need to go ahead and work on the shops in the you know, communal area underground as well. Man, I'm excited to see what you guys think of what I may be building there. Obviously, I haven't said it, but, you know, I mean, you know, guessing. You guys are guessing, and I'll be reacting to it like, oh my god, no, I would never do that. I don't know. I can't speak today. It's brilliant. But guys, I would much appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, a like rating would be appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on future Hermitcraft episodes, guys. And yeah, normal episodes will, you know, follow on from here. But before heading off, we'll jump into the comment question of the video coming from Genzors. Python, it seems like you don't participate in a lot of pranks / get pranked yourself. Is this happening because... Wait, is this happening and not being recorded, or are you just not that active in pranking? Well, mostly the latter, really. I'm not really that active in pranking. Yes, I have been pranked, you know, in a minor fashion here and there, but I haven't really been pranked in a more major fashion to the point where it's warranted, like, retaliation, like, major retaliation, like, feel the wrath of the Pythonator. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe I'm just not a very prankable person. I don't tend to do pranks mostly because I don't know what the heck to do, nor do I feel like I have the time to do so. So, yeah, that's a thing as well. But anyways, guys, like I say, I really do appreciate you guys' continued support. I hope you guys will join me for future episodes. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another Hermitcraft episode. See you later.